Good morning. We are making a healthy, high protein fall breakfast. So in my bowl, I'm adding about a 1/4 cup of cottage cheese. And now I'm gonna add like a 1/3 cup or so of plain Greek yogurt. And this is gonna be our base. We're doing a combination of the yogurt and the cottage cheese because that's gonna really give it a cheesecake flavor. So next, I'm gonna take some pumpkin puree. Let me grab a new spoon here. And we're gonna do about 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. Some pumpkin pie spice, of course. So I love a quick and easy high protein breakfast. And as you guys can probably tell by now, I love anything pumpkin spice and anything high protein with cottage cheese. So that is exactly what we're making this morning. Now I'm gonna add in a little splash of vanilla, about 1 teaspoon. And then this part's optional, but I feel like it's just gonna give it extra flavor, extra protein, and more of like a cheesecake flavor. But I'm gonna add a little bit of protein, probably like a 1/2 serving. Looks good. And trying to decide if I wanna add a little bit of monk fruit. I found this one on Amazon, I've showed it before, but very simple ingredients, just monk fruit extract. I might just do a little drizzle of that. And now we're just gonna mix this all together and try not to make too much of a mess, which I usually end up doing. It's finally starting to feel like fall here in Michigan. I feel like it was so warm for a while that it still felt like summer, but finally getting a little bit chillier, at least in the mornings. So I'm really leaning into the fall flavors extra. So I'm excited for this. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I feel like I want to give this a little taste test before I add our toppings, just to make sure it doesn't need any extra sweetness or more pumpkin. Wait, that is so good. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. All right, we're off to a strong start. So I'm just gonna kind of spread this evenly. So I feel like you can kind of get creative with toppings and add whatever you want. I feel like granola is a really good option because that'll kind of give almost like a crust to a pumpkin cheesecake type flavor. But I'm gonna go extra fall and do some chopped up apples. And then I actually don't have any granola, otherwise I would probably use that. But I do have this cinnamon cereal that I feel like just gives a good crunch, and the cinnamon goes well with the pumpkin. And this cereal also has really good ingredients. I'll show you here. So very simple ingredients, which is actually kind of hard to find in cereal, but I love this one. So let's go ahead and add, do I want to add the apples or the cereal first? Let's do the apples first. So I already went ahead and sliced up just about a 1/2 of a gala apple. I'm just gonna add that right on top. And then I'm gonna take some of our cereal for a nice little crunch. The cereal is so good, you guys. And then I'm gonna take one more little sprinkle of pumpkin pie spice and put that on top. Look at how pretty and fall this high protein pumpkin cheesecake yogurt bowl looks. I love that it's high in protein, it's low in sugar, came together in what, like 2 minutes? And you can also, like I said, add whatever toppings you like. It'd also be good with a drizzle of peanut butter, a drizzle of honey, maybe even a splash of maple syrup. But let's go in and get a bite with a little bit of everything. Looks so good. Okay, taste test with everything. We already know the base is good, but I feel like with the apples and the cereal, it's gonna be extra good. Okay, it is a 10 out of 10. I knew this was gonna be good because obviously it has yogurt, cottage cheese, protein powder, some of my favorite ingredients, pumpkin spice, but the combination of all of them together, plus with the crunch of the cereal and then the crispness of the apples, This is like the perfect combination. This is gonna be my new go-to breakfast. Plus, like I said, I love that it's so easy to make and comes together so quickly. So this is definitely gonna be a new staple in my rotation. Let me know in the comments if you'll try this high protein pumpkin cheesecake yogurt bowl.